Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on this new video on Remnant From the Ashes. This video is gonna be a big recap on the last stream that lasts over 2 hours on Remnant, where they talked a lot about adventure modes coming into the game and a lot of new balance and tweaks that they're going to take place this month. So this month there's gonna be 2 new updates for Remnant. One is gonna be on the 12th and the other one is gonna be on the 19th. Now there's a lot to talk about and I could literally, talk about these changes for hours, but I need to keep the video short, so I'll try to be brief. But as I said, there's a lot to discuss on. Starting from the main thing, the adventure mode is finally coming into the game. This is gonna arrive on the 12th of September and will give you the possibility to reroll biomes. They aim to roll the updates on all the consoles at once, so PC, PS4 and Xbox. Hopefully they manage. PC is usually very easy to update, as they said many times, but consoles usually take a little bit more time, so we'll see. But they're really trying to get things done as quick as they can. Adventure mode will be totally separated from the main campaign and you will be able to play it at any time. You will just have to go and select it from the main crystal in War 13. You will be able to reroll Earth, Rom and Yesha. They didn't include Corsus because they said it doesn't have the same amount of content of the other worlds and they want to expand upon it before adding it to adventure mode, but it will come in the future. Basically this mode is to farm items. If there is some item that you haven't get and maybe is in the very last world and you don't want to reroll everything to go there and find out that it's not there and you need to reroll again, basically this is the mod that will allow you to reroll that specific world over and over until you get what you're looking for. Side note here, simulacrum are present in adventure mode, so this is gonna be a nice way also to farm those rare items. Also at the same time of adventure mode there's gonna be a new ring introduced in the game. This is called Admiral Ring. You will be able to buy this from Reggie at the beginning of the game. And this ring will increase your damage for both melee and ranged weapon by 15%. But also it has a big downside. The damage you take will be 300% more. I don't know about you, but 15% is not enough to convince me to use this ring if I take 300 damage more. Sure thing is the most powerful ring in terms of raw damage increase, because the maximum that we have for now is the Stone of Balance that is 10% only against 15%. But I'm more than willing to drop that 5% if it means that I'm not gonna take that 300% more damage. Also coming on the 12th of September there's gonna be a huge rework of all the armor sets. First things first, all of the heavy armor sets are gonna be buffed to get more damage absorptions and compensate for the fat roll. Also, every armor set is gonna get a passive flat bonus that will apply as long as you wear at least one piece of that set. Now some of the armors got their effect completely changed, while some others they only got the new passive flat bonus. So when I talk about armor sets, if I don't mention the old effects that the armor set has, you will know that it has not been changed and it's gonna be only the new flat bonus. Starting from the Akari armor sets, there's a new passive flat bonus on perfect dodge. Will increase the damage dealt both melee and range, your fire rate and evade speed for 5 seconds. The void armor has been completely changed. The effects now will stack damage every 10 seconds if you don't get hit. What that means is that if you don't get hit every 10 seconds you get bonus damage extra. So will deal more damage as long as you don't get hit. But when you get hit, then the effect changes into defense stack. So the more you get hit, the more your defense will ramp up. That defense boost will reset after 10 seconds non taking damage and the extra damage will start to stack up. Scrapper new passive flat bonus will increase the stagger power for all weapons. Bandit armor set, new passive flat bonus grants 25% more ammo when you pick them up. So this set is gonna be the ammo set. Also get this chance to mention that they changed the interaction with the Devastator crossbow. It's interesting to note that the interaction was not completely removed, they didn't nerf it into the ground, but instead they changed it the way it works. There is no more 5 chance to proc the bandit's armor set per shot of the Devastator, but now is per enemies hit by the shot. So that means that if with a single shot you hit more than one enemy, you will have more chances to proc the effect and not spend the bullet. Also, the Devastator is getting a crit buff and a reload speed buff, so it will be interesting to see how these things works out. Anti-armor set, range damage bonus requirements reduced from 15 to 10 meters, plus the new passive flat bonus will increase weak spot damage. Ex-cultist armor set's new passive flat bonus will grant mod power generation over time. Osseous armor set, this is one of the most interesting because it will turn every weapon into a beam rifle. The new effect says that the damage you deal with any gun will stack up over time when focusing on a single target. And that counts for every source of damage, even if you switch weapon or if you go melee. So if this one as well, it would be kinda interesting to see. Like maybe it's gonna be a new rival for the Radiant armor set. We'll see. Slayer armor set, new passive flat bonus will increase reload speed. And the last one they mention is the Drifter armor set that will now have a new passive flat bonus that will increase movement speed when aiming. All of this is coming on the 12th, while on the 19th we're gonna have a new update coming and it's called Lito's Lab. Some of you may be familiar with the name. If I'm not wrong, this is the guy that discovered the way to use the teleport crystals. It's gonna be a new dungeon in Hurt with a new boss and will give you a new mod. Also, you will be able to get the new Lito armor set. This is a big, ultra heavy armor set. It will turn you into a tank. The set bonus reduces impact received from the player. So if an enemy hit will knock you back, instead will turn into a heavy hit. If you would receive a heavy hit, instead is turned into a light hit, and if you receive a light hit, you basically keep walking like nothing happened. However, to get this particular bonus set, you must wear all 3 pieces of the armor. It will have the belly flop instead of the roll, very hilarious and very funny. And in general, it's gonna be very, very tanky. Lito's Lab and Lito's Armor are coming on the 19th. Now, they also mentioned during the stream a couple more general tweaks that they want to make. This should happen on the 12th, but some of them can also happen on the 19th. We don't know. They don't know yet as well, so we'll see. The Swarm mod is now going to last 25 seconds, so it's getting a huge boost. Evasion Ring will get a buff as well with additional iframes and more overall evade speed. There's gonna be a tweak for the Tale of the Two Lees, is the mission for getting the Chicago typewriter. You can now heal them. So hopefully it's gonna be easier to save them. The Magnum pistol is getting a 10% extra stagger damage. Curse of the Jungle Gods Tentacle mods will now leech HP from enemies without the need of equipping the leech ring. Also, they said what they like to change or improve, and they said that they want to add more rewards for playing in Nards and Nightmare mode instead of getting only more XP. They want to add new rewards for playing the game in a different way, like for example wearing an item since the very beginning and never remove it. They want to increase melee viability, and they plan on adding alternate kill on every boss, not only ward bosses. Towards the end of the stream, they started to talk about possible future content. This is not guaranteed to happen, of course, but they tease a little bit what their intentions are, what they would like to get in the future for the game, and of course they mention a new campaign. This is gonna be pretty much guaranteed at some point, but it's still a work in progress. It's probably not coming soon. They talked about the possibility of adding the adventure sword into the main game, maybe as an alternate kill on the last boss. Because at the beginning of the game, the blacksmith in War 13 says that it's broken, and if you want to use it, you should reforge it in some way. But they didn't develop on that yet, so we'll see for that as well. They also want to expand weapons. They want to add more guns, more melee weapons, and touching on that, they talk about the possibility of adding a greatsword to the game, and they said that they talked about a bow as well. But again, these are just things that they want to add in the future. They might never come, alright? Just to be clear. They also like to add more cosmetic customizations into the game. If you pre-order the game, you probably got the 3 unique skins for the 3 initial armor sets. They're planning to do something like that in the future for different armor sets. But they did say that their priority for now is absolutely keeping working on performance and stability. So all of these possible future contents are very nice to talk about, but for now they want to focus. They have priorities, they have like a list of things they want to focus on, and these are probably towards the bottom of that list. They want to build a solid base for the game, make it good for what it is, and then start building upon it, because there's definitely a chance to expand upon the game, but they need to have a strong foundation to do that, and they're still in the process of tweaking and balancing things out. But anyway, that was it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did, leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Remnant from the Ashes videos, because they are coming. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Ocan's out.